Oh, my name is Chuck Dockery. You may also know me as Chim Chim. I'm with Schneider Electric Federal. I am the Department of the Navy Strategic Account Executive, and I have all Navy Marine Corps accounts for Schneider Electric Federal within the parent company of Schneider Electric. I'm going to be speaking to you at EGSA on microgrid applications in the Department of Defense. I'm going to be speaking to you on that topic from my background as my second to last job in the Marine Corps within my 29 and a half years was I was the commanding officer of Marine Corps Air Station Miramar in San Diego, California. And while I was there, we commissioned a Schneider Electric microgrid in 2021. We basically brought that microgrid up to an initial operating capability to deliver that to the Marine Corps. So I'm going to speak to you from my seat and my perspective as a commanding officer at the air station. We'll start off the presentation with a little bit on the context of the Marine Corps. So what is the Marine Corps? What's the Marine Corps' role in national defense? As I realize many of you may not be familiar with that. Then we'll move on into Marine Corps Air Station Miramar itself. What is Marine Corps Air Station Miramar? Where is it? And why is it important to the Marine Corps mission? And why is it important to the city of San Diego? We'll talk then about the microgrid. We'll get in a little bit of details as far as what are the distributed energy resources that make up the Marine Corps Air Station Miramar microgrid, and then how do those resources come together to facilitate the Marine Corps Air Station Miramar mission and make that air station more resilient. I'm going to talk then about how microgrids change the perspectives of senior military officers and how they view their assets and resources and how they view energy resiliency and some of the critical capabilities that they rely on to get their missions done. And then finally, I'll talk about energy resiliency readiness exercises, what those exercises are, the exercises that we conducted at Miramar, why those are important, and why we use those to continue to try to find failure points in our microgrids. This is going to be a non-technical presentation. I'm a retired Marine. I spent 29 and a half years in the Marine Corps. And if you hear too much about watts, amps, and volts, I'm probably failing in my mission of my presentation. But I do look forward to seeing each of you at EGSA, and I'm excited to give this presentation and maybe give you a little bit of a different non-technical perspective on microgrids and their importance to the Department of Defense.